actually very easy to get financing and to work with a lender that is willing to just walk you through the steps. I think that's a big key to that. When you are working with a builder like Dave for Great Lakes Homes, you first meet with him, find out kind of like the idea that you want to do, but then the important part is knowing how much that you want to spend and what you can afford and what you're comfortable with, so that you can build your dream home, but do it with your dream budget. And that's a big key to any successful building relationship.
We pick a lender because of communication. Communication is key in this business. So when I meet with a client, I send them right over to Jill. She within hours is messaging me back, giving me an update where we're at. She actually sends me emails during the week and gives me a little list of where we're at with every client. So she makes it very easy in the process.
When we discuss and we have our first meeting, I go over how I'd like to do a true approve. And that's really important because a lot of times people will kind of estimate what their income is, their debts and everything. I actually take a hard look at that right out of the gate. And that way they know truly what they can afford and where they're going. And they also know where they have room. And so like there's been many instances where they done a rough estimate and they're like, well, I'm not gonna do the finished basement. But then after we met, we're like, well, you can do the finished basement and you can actually do the built-in bar. I mean, this is what you can afford based off what we see. And it's important to walk them through the whole process because construction itself is different than a traditional mortgage. So walking them through what the draw process will entail and how well the financial institution works with the builder is a big key to the success of your builds.
Dave has a lot on his plate, so do I, so does Linda. So when we're trying to help clients, we need to rely on our financial, people to help us, guide us, and she definitely does that for us.
Well, the reason we like to keep our construction loans in-house is so that if there's any hiccups in the process, we find a way to make it work. So for instance, if the appraisal comes in for some reason a little short, we'll make it work because we want to make sure our builder and our borrower are successful. And additional things is that if there's things that pop up, like if you aren't putting 20% down and you have PMI, and then near the end they pull the PMI and you don't qualify for PMI, we're still making that go through. We're gonna find a way to make that happen for you. We're not gonna stop it. Whereas individuals who sell to the secondary market, that deal is done. And at that point, your time, your money has been invested, the builder's time and money has been invested, and we don't wanna see you guys walk away. We wanna make sure that this is something that you get your dream home and you get to work with your dream builder to get it done.